How are they not technically your kids? Are they your kids or not? Hey, Duck, what do you mean when you said that Dinky's technically not a filly?
I explained this before. They were loomed and not mine. Derpy and I visit a small colony consisting of genetic copies serving a selfish egotist who stole a loom for himself. She got caught and used like the idiot she is, and that's how they were created. Genetic flaws taken from her genes.
Doctor, have you ever asked yourself who you are? Honestly, and don't give yourself, I'm a terrible person, because I am, because that's garbage, unless you really believe it. Look at yourself and ask yourself, what kind of person are you? I mean, you are.
I lost sight of that a long time ago. I don't know who I am anymore.
Give me show, Doctor. Would you ever commit suicide? You still have the gun, right?
I do have it, but too much of a coward to pull the trigger.
Don't listen to
Pathetic.
them, Doctor. Don't listen to them, Doctor. You don't need them. You don't need any pony. You're better off alone. You just sit in your box like you planned it first. Just sit, sit, sit and rot. I like you, Doctor. You are fun. Why didn't you just kill yourself? You've become as bad as the Master of War, Stephen. You're a terrible pony. You deserve to die. I wish Dinky had managed to kill you, you miserable piece of shit. Derpy and the universe, for that matter, would be much better off without you. Courage isn't just a small matter of not being afraid. It's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway. Do you know who said this, Doctor? You did.
No, a great man said it. I am not a great man.
Doctor, please don't say things like that, no matter what others may want to think. There's still that light inside of you that makes you good. Just don't give up. Jack wants, needs, around like he always has. Just trust Jack. He'll help you like he always does. He'll be there for you.
Jack. He's all I have left.
Face hairstyle.
After a while, you just get tired.
How long have you been keeping that log, Jack?
Whenever I've been alone, I've been keeping records.
Jack, why do you think you forgot what color coat the doctor was from before?
I don't know. That might explain why I always feel off looking at him. He's not right.
Jack, remember what you said earlier about looking at him and feeling like you're looking like psychic paper? I think you're onto something. Log this incident for later so you don't forget. But for the moment, you need to be talking to the doctor. Jack, would a perception filter explain why you haven't noticed the doctor's color changes?
Perception filter is too simple. It has to be bigger than that, much bigger. I'm not sure, but I'm going to find out.
Well, Jack, the clues are coming, but I think you need to do more research on Equestria if you're good to get answers. Hey, Jack, I do some research on the past king of Equestria. Might lead to something in what's wrong with the doc.
Research when I can. Got it. Hopefully his library has something.
Jack, you said something about Discord. I think you should look up for Discord and see what comes up.
Discord, that did seem like something that was nagging at him. I'll check in on it once I know he's recovered a bit. Captain's log. The doctor is great. Seems odd. Perception alteration of some kind. Hormones out of control. Research Discord and equestrian history. Beep. You're so cute. He has a beep beep. Oh, how you feeling, Doc?
Better. Sorry about that. Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry, Jack. We know you can do what it takes to help the doctor. Pay attention to even the smallest things. It makes a difference. It may take a hell of a lot of work to work, a lot more work than usual, but he'll come around, like he always does. He has you here with him after all.
How about a drink?
I'd like that.
Drinking sounds like a good idea, Jack. But be careful. If the doctor gets too drunk, he might make some foolish decisions. I'd advise caution in having just a drink with the doctor, Jack. He's given himself over to excess in every form, so he may go overboard. Don't let Doc have too much to drink. He ripped a hole in time and space last time he was drunk. True story.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I was one hell of a drinker, you know. Still kind of am.
Oh, Jack. What's the best drink for talking?
A good shot of Bacardi 151, Everclear, and Southern Comfort should do the trick.
Jack, make sure not to pry too much. Doc might have another freak out. Try and get little bits of information out at a time.
Relax. You're talking to a former con artist here.
Doctor, can you brush your mane back the way it is now, that hairstyle? For some reason, I think it just isn't you. You should fix up your mane, Doc. Seems a bit too neat. Doc, change your hair back. Makes me really uncomfortable when it's in front of your eyes.
I wasn't planning on keeping it that way. Ooh, that looks good.
Hey, Doc, you should loosen up a bit. You had a pretty rough time out there. You should just sit back and take a breather with Jack. If you remember right, you two never quite got finishing catching up, didn't you?
No, I'm serious. They were triplets.
You lucky bastard.
Not really.
How so?
Don't hold back, Doctor. Tell your dear friend what's bothering you.
What's not wrong? I'm a giant lonely jerk in a box. I'm miserable and empty and I'm scared of everything. I don't know who I am, and I beat up my best friend in the whole universe, and everyone invites me. I just don't want to, but I keep doing all the horrible stuff, and I left her. I want to be a father. I miss everything.
You're talking about Derpy, right?
That stupid traitor, but I'll kill you.
It seems that any mention of Ditzy triggers a terrible reaction in the doctor. You may want to leave that question for last or risk him having another episode.
I'm sorry. I love him. I miss her so bad. Stinky jerk.
It's okay. We'll talk about something else.
It's a long process, but slowly but surely the true emotions pour out. And that's where I'll get to the bottom of things. Oh. Doctor, I hear you like naming things. We all know you call Sparkler Little Amy. But what was your nickname for Dinky?
I used to call her Firecracker, but now she hates me and I'm worse than.
Jack, when you've loosened him up, wait, ask him about the following: Twilight, the Master, and finally Derpy. Don't mention Discord too soon. It'll likely get him to clam up again.
Okay, Doc. Change of subject, right? Alright.
Where is the Master anyway? Doctor, I think you should talk to Jack about the Master. He is going to find out that he is alive sooner or later, right? Better if he heard it from you.
I don't care where that jerk is as long as he's far away from me. Stupid Bob Ken doll.
Do either of you think it's time you got back on that murder investigation? I have a feeling the murderer was trying to get your attention, Doctor. Are you going to listen?
Well, I have solved every mystery that comes my way. What do you think I am, Sherlock Holmes? You're just some stupid pony who wants attention as long as it's not in Ponyville. I don't care.
Damn, you're good at that.
He's had some practice. Why not tell Twilight about this? Surely she might understand. Doctor, maybe you should visit Twilight. It might be good for you, dear. All right, Jack. If the doctor can't or won't tell you what's going on, ask Twilight about Discord. She might tell you. She and her friends fought in.
Doctor, what about Twilight?
Twilight. I can't. My marshmallow. Don't call me Shirley.
Twilight Sparkle would be so proud of you. Abandoning innocence and need and all that. Doctor, did you forget about Twilight? Did you forget about the child she raises?
She's so lonely, and I'm only making it worse for her, so I thought I'd make her happy for one last time with the baby, and I'm running away.
Wait, you're leaving her?
I don't know right now. I just want her to be safe and happy. I'm not good for that. Just look at me.
You claim not to be a great man. However, someone once said, don't try to be a great man, just be a man and let history make its own judgments.
That's all I want to be. I just want to be in me, and I'm tired of being the doctor. Just let me be John Smith or whatever pony of it is. Is that too bloody much to ask?
Doctor, look at you. You're pathetic.
I'll get you some water to help you calm down.
He's still in there. Can't you see it? Deep down, the doctor is still there. I will bring him back. Jack. Jack, I think that's enough questions for now. Maybe you should let the doc get some rest.
I'll be back soon. Just relax.
Okay.
See, Doc, doesn't it feel better to have these feelings on the outside so someone can help you? You've done enough for the world. It's time the favor be returned.
See, this is so hard to understand. Jack understands, because he's my friend.
You've honestly been thinking of breaking it off with Twilight? Why are you so determined to cast everything good in your life?
I keep using her as a crutch to my dumb problems, and that's not fair to her, because she loves me, and I don't know if I can return that.
Don't just leave her alone to wonder where you've gone. Yeah, man, sober up and tell her.
Too scared. Couldn't bear to look at her if I did.
Doctor, what happens when Lightning Blitz is given back to his mother? Then Twilight will be all alone again.
I don't know. I didn't think of what the biggest scum. I shouldn't have gotten involved. I mess everything up.
You pathetic thing. After all that's happened, you just forget about Rose that easily?
Oh my god, that was 400 years ago. Just calm moving on, idiots. You know what would be pathetic? If I was still whining about her.
If you want to stop being the Doctor, then stop being the Doctor. You'd be better off without. We would be better off without you, anyways.
I like you. Yeah, you understand too. Thank you. You're a good opponent alien thing in a hat. Hats. Love hats.
Jack, you should give the doctor some butter to calm down. Jack, maybe a pear would cheer him up. He seems to like those a lot.
I'll go get you a bucket just in case.
Pears.
Oh, Jack, do you think the doctor's getting better? So, Jack, now that the doctor has opened up to you and told you some things, do you think his condition is getting any better? And what will you be doing to help his condition get better?
It's too soon to say, but he'd admit a lot of important things that I might be able to use.
I don't remember him having this many mood swings the last time he was drunk.
And that's probably because he was drinking alone, or didn't have a friend to cry on.
Hey, Jack, what are you going to do once you're sure the doctor will be all right for a while? So, Jack, any bright ideas on how to get the doc back to his old self?
I'm going to find out what sort of things triggered certain reactions out of him. If I find out what makes his mood best, then maybe we can get somewhere from there.
Jack, what if you can't help it and it keeps getting worse?
Don't say things like that. I'm going to help.
He beat Derpy until she had a broken wing and several other broken appendages. With all you've seen and learned, Jack, can you still trust the doctor?
You're seriously asking me this? Me, a guy who killed his grandson in front of his own daughter? Wait, did he really do that?
Yep, that was Children of Earth.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Shit.
Torchwood. He had to sacrifice his grandson in order to stop the 457 or no 345 from
Damn.
just killing all of the children of Earth. He had to sacrifice one child for the rest of the human race, and that one child was his own grandson.
Damn.
Yep. Jack, I always thought you belonged at the doctor's side. You wouldn't do the things he's not willing to do, the things he can't do, the things he won't dare, the things you must.
You're right. But does that make me better or worse than him?
Jack, maybe we should avoid the alcohol. It's making the doctor even more emotional. Perhaps you should change up your information gathering tactics, something that's a little less prone to make others sob wildly. Seems like alcohol wasn't the best option. Do you have any ideas on how to get more information from the doctor without him breaking down?
Right. Well, I did get a lot out of him. This was just to break the ice. Still need to figure out a lot more.
Clearly, he's pissed at himself right now. He's fucked up and he doesn't know how to get over it. I'd suggest something to distract him. But if that would work, he would be fixed by now. He needs some way to face what he did without it killing him. He's going to need a hell of a lot of help for that.
Distractions. That's not a bad idea. Make him focus on other things.
Maybe if you'd stop making the doctor talk about things he does regret, instead of you tried to keep him entertained, he'd stop acting like that. He needs something to live for. He needs a new life quest.
Things to remind him of what made him the doctor.
Something is bound to get up on his feet again. So, Jack, how's this research going? Anything interesting come up?
Not very much. I'm looking around while he recovers. So far, I've gathered that the master is alive and here. Derby is a bad trigger for the doctor, even though he cares about her. That he wants to distance himself from Twilight, and that he clearly doesn't understand why he's acting the way he is.
Hey, Jack, if you're going to do some research, you may want to check out the Cave of Truth, I think it's called. Something where it seems rather important.
Hey, Jack, if you're going... Oh, sorry. Mind blanked. I can't find a damn thing about it, which seems suspicious. Also, I looked up Discord and only found a tiny blurb about him ruling Equestria a long time ago, but I can't see how it connects to the Doctor. There's a professor that keeps popping up in these books, though, but I don't think it's the Doctor. Involved with royalty, vague information.
Ever consider that maybe the master and the killer are the same person? I mean, Pony?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Well, all of this looks more and more like his doing. The Doctor met him, he's hearing drums, and I know how sick and twisted he can be.
Jack, I think you should dance with the Doctor after he calmed down. He likes dancing.
Dancing, huh? It's been a while since I've had a good dance. I could use a breakout for all this anyways.
Well, Jack, remember that the doc said to buy him a drink and it would be worth it? Finally gonna take him up on that offer.
I did say that, didn't I? Well, a deal's a deal.
Dance, Doctor, dance!
Wow.
Wow, I really miss this. Dancing in the TARDIS with a companion.
Hey friend, Doc, hey friend.
I miss her.
I know. Alright, it's time to figure out what makes the Doc tick. I'm relying on you guys to help me run these experiments.
Hey, Jack, since you don't seem to be afraid of opal crab, maybe you can get rid of it for the doctor. He's terrified of it. Whatever happened to that cat crab thing?
What, this kitty? I don't see why it bothered him. She's kind of like a drooly puppy. Isn't that great? Isn't that great?
Throw it out, please!
But she likes you.
Hey, Dissy, you're a huge jerk who deserves to be molested by opal crabs.
Well, that didn't help much. Oh, that's a cool picture. I like that.
If he hates her so much, why does he keep her around, huh? Disky. You need a baseline reference. Get the doctor to describe some other ponies he's not in a relationship with.
It's my bunny again. So, Doc, what sort of ponies have you met anyways? I'm curious. I mean, I've seen unicorns and pegasites. Seems interesting.
Oh, I don't know. They're not much different from humans, really. Except some fly and some use magic.
Well, what about the magic?
To be honest, I still haven't quite figured it out. It's a completely new form of science to me. seems to be a base energy for all things. For example, flying has some magic involved in it, considering our anatomy isn't suited for it, yet we still fly. We even have weather magic, you and I. I haven't really tried it out yet. I really should do that. I wonder why I haven't yet.
So, Jack, think the doc can give you a little history on this pony world?
Any idea where this magic came from?
Well, that's the thing. I tried looking into it, but it's so very ancient, and cultures all across the universe have different myths about its source. I've looked into plenty of them, but it's always just made-up legends.
To solve this, you must know what happened. Jack, ask him about his past in this world. Jack, have you thought about learning more about the place the doctor's been? Something there may have pushed him over the edge.
So, you've traveled around after all. What have you been doing this whole time? How long have you been here?
Oh, not long. Maybe a year and a half or so for me. But there's a lot to do in that time. I've seen so many new things and familiar things, and seen new things and familiar things, and changed things and not so great things.
Not so great.
No, it's not important. Just the usual, you know.
Let's shift the subject then.
Yes, let's.
All these cute pictures of Bodhi.
Maybe half an hour in the hot tub might do him some good. Help him clear his mind a bit.
Jack, you're spoiling me.
Well, you seem tired. Don't you deserve it?
I suppose.
So, Doctor, maybe you can tell us why you didn't help Jack during the Abaddon incident, Miracle Day, or the 456 problem. He really needed the help.
You can't expect me to...
It doesn't matter. We're not talking about that.
Jack, I'm sorry I wasn't...
We're not talking about it. Ooh.
Doc, you should check on Anata later on.
Yeah, you're right. I should. See how she is. Yeah.
Jack, have you ever thought about asking Derpy or Twilight about the Doctor's strange behavior?
I can't. He won't let me leave, remember?
Jack, have you hit on the hourglass? How flustered would the Doctor get?
That hourglass again, something weird about it. Well, would it hurt to see what would happen? You know, I didn't notice before, but you've got some really nice curves.
Jack!
Presented by Dr. Vision.
Yeah, that's what you bloody get. Huh. Mine.
Oh my god. What is with that hourglass? Totally. With it.
Anvil. Perhaps a break is what he needs. Maybe try taking him somewhere seclusive. Somewhere he cannot cause any trouble.
Considering how excited he got about magic, I'm sure I can convince him to take a breather and show me around. It could do him some good. Of course, a little peer pressure wouldn't hurt.
You should go traveling again, get yourself a companion, and feel good. Don't let your past eat you up. Run!
What part of traveling with a companion feels good when there's constantly problems?
Doctor, Jack, why not go on an adventure for a while? It might help the both of you. Is the doctor ready to go on any adventure soon?
I'm really not in an adventure mood. Adventure goes with danger, I don't like it.
It looks like you could use a break, Doctor. Have you tried going on some sort of vacation to take your mind off things? Maybe you need a vacation from your permanent vacation.
A vacation?
Hey, Doctor. Maybe you should visit somewhere away from Equestria. A vacation from the source of your troubles and angst could do you some good.
Yeah, come on, Doc. A vacation where you can relax and experience some nice new things without all the stress.
You know what you and Jack need? A holiday. I hear the Medusa Cascade is nice around this time of year.
Well, okay, I guess a vacation doesn't sound as bad.
Exactly. Just a harmless little vacation could be anywhere but here.
So, Doctor, when do you plan on taking Jack on a trip out of the TARDIS? He has a whole new world to explore now. Maybe you should let him start.
All right, I guess I wouldn't hurt to show you some basic things.
Perhaps it's time to show Jack around the town, and not just the TARDIS.
Did you know we can walk on clouds?
Seriously?
I got a feeling that you two are going to Cloudsdale. Just a thought.
No, that's boring. We're going to the Mediocris Meadows.
So, Doctor, how's that wing of yours holding up?
I can't fly with it, but I can still walk in clouds at least.
You should totally take Jack to walk on clouds. That would be so cool. Miles and miles of beautifully crafted Pegasus clouds as far as the eye can see. Now I can finally see what she was talking about. So, what do clouds feel like?
It's like walking on slightly damp blankets. Huh.
Soft, fluffy, and like walking on morning dew.
Why don't you show Jack how the weather is made here? I bet Jack hasn't seen anything like it.
Jack's all wet and bothered.
What else is new? Doc, maybe you should try walking on clouds with Jack to relax. It seems relaxing. Go for a walk on the clouds. Flying is fun, but running on the clouds is even better. Vacation in the clouds is what you're interested in. You should definitely give cloud sprinting a shot. You two should go in the clouds and lay down and look at the sky.
God, I really wish I could do that.
Right? I know, it would be filthy and wet. Just like you. Jack, would you consider going out with the doc as a date?
I can pretend.